the veteran Nick Folk about ready to get this show started. And off we go from Nashville. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Crowd begins with a pass. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
Let's go now.
Now, faking the give. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the Texans' 38-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Rudolph. That one complete. It's Tyler Boyd. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and many.
And he will score. Boyd, touchdown Titans.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Rudolph. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First carry for Joe Mixon. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal. Back to throw is Rudolph. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Big Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. 2nd down and 3. From the gun, here's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Stroud. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll go right back to Mixon. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the keeper?
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, Each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's gonna be out of bounds down near the 25. A pickup there of 28 yards.
The key to these toss plays, Mike, is that the back has patience. It's a mixture of you want to get that ball out on the edge quickly, but you also have to give time for the big boys out in front to give you some blocks. So really well executed there, and it led to a big pickup.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Man in motion, it's Diggs. They will work the middle with Mixon. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go play action with Stroud. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. 3rd down coming up.
On the quick, right?
Now Mixon. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal. It's inside the 10. Down to the 7-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Schultz is the motion man. Here's a give running left with Mixon. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. To throw is Rudolph. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number one.
40-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Tyler Boyd was the intended target for that one, and it'll be third down. Now Pollard.
Number 20, Pollard, the ball carrier.
And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter.
It's fourth down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will cut the deficit down to 2. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in the second half. About to get started. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, here's Tajay Spears. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go now.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man downfield, it's Boyd. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's first and 10.
Ready.
Now Rudolph. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Stroud to throw. Over the middle. He's got the tight end, Schultz. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense as the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one. The defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them and you're able to extend that lead.
Rudolph looking to throw. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Now a toss play, running left, it's Mixon. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll give this to Mixon, running right. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end, Schultz.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the 1st down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And the Texans have a 1st and goal forthcoming. He takes this down to the 5-yard line. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Good blocking, and he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, how often do we say it's a 1-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a 1-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
Now a big spot here for the Texans as they'll try for 2. Now, Stroud. That's incomplete. Oh, they were going for the conversion to get this thing even. Instead, it will remain a 2-point game. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. Spears now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing, Rudolph. It's made. That's Boyd. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Okay, ready?
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Set it. Ready?
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he will have a Titans 1st down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the 1st down.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Pollard. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. On the ground, it's Pollard, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here we go. One final play. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And the Texans are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here.